been kind of stressful. And
Dude, I spent like a year and a half trying to
do you
find a
have
job, and I had to settle as like a halfway job until I could find a permanent one.
oh no,
Again,
I've been applying for part-time as well, but like a lot of the places they want you to have experience in the field,
yeah.
or
part time with
some
experience in the field.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
just like,
fast food isn't ideal,
I'm in
but it is
I,
something.
I'm in a stupid area right now because I'm overqualified for a lot of the positions that I'm applying for, but then I'm
Oh, and they don't wanna
underqualified for other
hire.
ones. Or
yeah,
they
that's
have like bullshit speculations where, oh, we need you to be within like 25 minutes of the job site during rush hour time.
Wow.
yeah. You're
Like
speaking to the
the
choir,
fuck?
man. Like I apply to literally anywhere in the country, and like what I can do is freaking build
Well,
planes and
not
design
everyone can
rockets.
just
What?
not everyone could just relocate, you know? Like that costs
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
people.
can't.
yeah, I know. Like, but for me, like I can go anywhere,
But
and
you're
I've only
just
gotten
talking
like
about
6
yourself
interviews.
when he's the one that's going
Yeah,
through
you're
the
right.
problem.
Sorry.
No,
Eh,
it's okay. It's called an empathy miss, and I do it too. I think about myself when we should be thinking
no,
about those issues.
he's
But you are trying to be helpful and give advice, and that's very noble.
Honestly, and what I'm trying to get is a place I found, and this is kind of hard to find, but try to find a place that's kind of just desperate for a job that employees that's somewhere near the field, because that's what I kind of did.
So toxic, but yeah,
well,
you're right.
that's kind of my problem is the field that I was in was like really niche. The program that I used was really niche.
Hostile liberator spot. I have a
I see.
visual
I
of
Software?
did
enemy liberator.
I did 3D modeling and rebar detailing.
Enemy lightning.
Oh.
Alright,
And
then.
the program that I used is Tekla, which is a product of Trimble.
Ooh, yeah,
On
it is.
licensing, which goes back
Yeah.
to monopolies, which go back to rich people.
You know how much the freaking diamond version of Tekla is a year?
Yeah, it's a fucking scam because they know
It's
they can just go
20
after
grand.
whale. Yeah, they're just
20
going after
grand.
whale companies, and then they fuck over every small shop that could use it. And unfortunately, you got caught in the crosshairs because of their fucking executive decisions.
Well, it
Like,
wasn't just that. It was the company that I worked for went and was like, oh, yeah, we're not getting any more of these particular types of jobs, so we gotta lay you off. Mind you, the 3 other new guys in the same department that I was in were perfectly fine and stayed.
you know, like, I feel like our economy does not prioritize people's happiness and good interest and goodwill.
And
It just prioritizes capital.
I was working
Got extra
between
ammunition here.
40 to 50-hour weeks
Holy
just doing
moly.
that. And that's in the office. When I was out in the field, it was more like 50 to 80-hour weeks.
Oh my god.
It was not
Overtime
it was
not paid too, right?
oh no, time and a half.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
The Bible addresses these sort of things you're talking about, by the way.
well, you know, I like to say I like to extract wisdom that's good from anywhere that's possible. If the Bible has good things in it, we can sound those good
Very
things.
true.
Like the golden rule. I like that one.
Which golden rule?
The one that
Behave
says
to the
treat
Lord
others.
or be turned into salt.
No, not
Do unto
not the
others
less
as you would
savory
have done
one.
unto you.
Clear
But
out,
Yeah,
Matt.
yeah, the
Salt's
token
pretty
lie
hot.
that I got told at
the
Catholic
golden
school.
rule of business is he who has the gold is king.
Well, it's more the owner of the company did not really like me
That's
from
the Old
word
Testament.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit. See, this is
And-
why
and mind
unions
you-
are nice because they would help with those situations.
I was with this company for 9 years. I busted my ass every day to the point where
Yeah.
I broke my bone, or I broke a bone in my foot twice on a
Wow.
job site, and I was still on that job site.
You know, this is why, like, this is the bullshit. Like, companies, they're just so callous. They don't look at the human element that, like, would literally sacrifice so much time to be loyal to the cause of the company. the community that
Well,
was
they
crowded
don't
there.
they don't look at that, and they also don't look at
That brought
like
new meaning
what
to
are
hostile
the
takeover.
circumstances with this employee. Like for me, I have child support obligations I have to meet. If I don't meet those,
Right.
I go to jail.
Right. And that's another reason to chain you to a job because of fucking material circumstances. It's like our whole economy is geared so that if you leave your job, it's like literally you're better off just dying.
Generator destroyed.
Prison.
I cannot, or prison, which by the way, bonus labor. Now it's fucking free because we made slavery legal. Like,
I mean,
oh
if
my
I were to ever go
God.
to prison, I'd want to be in solitary.
You guys
I could
ever
not
think about
not do
like,
anything with the rest of the population.
you ever think about how like you read about Super Earth and then you go, wait, low key, that sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah, you're talking like more kind of today's.
For me, I think more cyberpunk.
Yeah,
than anything
today's.
else.
Nah,
Generators
Cyberpunk
destroyed.
was a little bit different.
Specifically, like in America, right? Because like not everywhere is like this. Like in Europe, like if you
Shield
lost your
generator
job,
critical.
here's your health care, here's your, some money to get you over on, some rent-controlled housing.
Oh wait, Gurney Dam.
Get your feet back up and go out there and do your best. Here in America, it's like, you're desperate.
Oh well, you should
I'm gonna
pick
give you a
yourselves
shit
up by the
job.
bootstraps even more.
Right, like it's so callous, so selfish, so I love individualism, but I don't think we should be so individualistic. that we
Shield
stop having
generator
empathy.
critical.
Right.
I don't know what kind of people you've been hanging around or what kind of people you've been working for, but you've got a nasty outlook on America.
No, there are great things in America too. I've had some wonderful
Yeah.
companies,
Hey guys,
but I've
we got
also had
baseball.
some shitty bosses.
Hey
and
guys,
some
we got
worked for
a
some
Mag
shitty
Rider column
company.
coming over to Ixtab Power
Nuanced.
Reg. Need some armor.
Well,
Hey,
such is the
Flatfish.
world, you know.
Right.
Such is the world.
But we gotta talk about those problems, and then we gotta get them to fixed with policy.
That's
or
called
else,
church.
well, it's not
No,
just church
'cause
because
church
we
doesn't
need to
fix
go
everything.
To the polls too.
Well,
like,
you've got your own way of thinking of things, and that might be what's going on with the world.
well,
Everybody
let me ask
having an
you-
idea of how it should be instead of there is
Here, Flatfish.
moral
Real
authority and it
quick,
belongs
real quick.
to God.
Well,
Do you think that it's right for a church to go and say to a member of their communion that their relative who is suffering from a debilitating disease that they will not recover from is being tested by God to see if that individual is worthy to enter his kingdom? Do you think that that's right?
What kind of church is that?
It doesn't matter
look,
what church.
Ghost.
That's why the Constitution says what it says about no church being able to
Generator
be
destroyed.
part of the government. Because there
Okay.
are stupid churches
which is,
out there.
Which is why
There
I
are
said that
stupid
the
churches
US,
out there.
Which is why I said that the U.S.
Okay,
is
Well,
a
this is a
secular
Protestant
nation.
nation. We protest the
secular,
freaking Catholic
secular.
Church. What do you're talking about? Okay, what about the history of Mexico and this, that, and yet? Look at all the freaking countries that the Catholic Church had its hands in. They're pieces of shit.
Okay, now you just said that
Generator
the church
destroyed.
is separated from the government. Ergo, we would need to organize around politics to fix these housing issues because my church is not my landlord. It's some guy. And if I need to have
Correct.
a law,
Correct.
right?
And that's a problem. That guy needs to go to church and treat people better.
Okay, sure. Let's
yeah, but
say they
church,
do that.
church is not a magic wand that you can wave over and fix a person.
Well,
there are other.
Ghost-
No, it's not. You can't.
Steel
It
man,
is
Steel
can't
man,
change
the
a person's
position.
heart.
That's
That's up to God. That's up to God.
I don't think
That's-
you will make ground on this argument. I've had a conversation with Flatfish before on this. It was not.
SCU compromised.
I don't think Flatfish remembers that. I think you were a little drunk that night.
Possibly.
It's okay.
I mean, well,
I've
will say-
forgiven you.
I mean, I will say church, it does offer something that's kind of rare today, and that is like a proper third place,
Community?
which, well, no, a third place, because
Yeah.
you got your home, you got your work, but a lot of those third places kind of been destroyed. It was the bar, but you can't really go to the bar anymore because you can't really drink and drive if you're trying to be responsible.
Church is the last
there's-
place that doesn't require capital.
Donations.
Well,
Well,
there's the
no,
park, but they're
I
not
mean,
really
sure,
relevant.
you could be
tithing.
shamed into donating, but
You go
there's not a
into you
paywall.
go there with the realization that everything
Unless you're
belongs to
Scientology.
the Lord, you know,
Yeah,
and
but
everything that you
it doesn't,
have
because here's the
is
thing:
from Him.
you don't need a church, a place
I
of worship
take it
to.
you
pray
don't
to
believe
God
in
or
God,
worship
there,
God.
Blackos. I take it.
Here's the thing: I went to church